It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. The Cardinals will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Looking for a push on fourth down. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
The seventh play of this opening drive will be a third and long. He's got him. At the 40, there he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it. Scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
The Cardinals offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Makes the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to return it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking for a man. It's back. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Fletcher. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Marion. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Out of the gun, the running back has it. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. It's caught. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Hurricanes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Thrust that arm out. is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you've got to protect. You've got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Dropping back, it's Moss. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So first down here as they go back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The short hands, it's Fletcher. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Canes want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finds his man. It's Marion. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Beck. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Canes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the move. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Collins. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It is perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Sam Houston rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And the Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. His 3rd and long. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Beck. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marion. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Miami. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Quarterback now breaking the field. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. Oh, what a cut! The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only...
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air, it's Moss. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Watson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easier.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Setting up the screen. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Tight end now in motion. He leaves it with his back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Pringle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bauman. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. And the Canes have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Daniels. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Daniels. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He's got the back in the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Hurricanes line it up with a 1st and goal. try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the punishment has been extended. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Back to pass, it's Moss. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Using his legs, it's Pringle. Makes it past the marker. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag. Zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Lyle. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Under fire. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. All by himself. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Wants to throw. It's Moss. Finds his tight end. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Collins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. The catch is made, but he's beyond the sideline, so they'll turn it over on downs. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Watson. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Moss. Into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting